Back, back with another one. Back with another one, YouTube. And I just want to say to all the non-blacks, whether you're Chinese or Vietnamese or any Asian, any Caucasian, any Mexican or any Spanish-speaking person, Arab or whatever, to all of you non-blacks, and to some of you blacks that's listening to me also, no other black, no other man that's walking on the face of the earth has it harder than the black man himself. No other man. And I'm not speaking of women. I'm speaking of men. No other man has it harder than the dark man or the brown man or the so-called Negro or black man or whatever you want to call them. Monkeys, niggers, spook, Sambo, or whatever. Whatever you want to call a black man, ain't no other man. There's no other man that have it harder than him. And I dare any of you non-blacks, even some of you ignorant Negroes, to question this. Ain't no other man out there. Black man has it the hardest, man. Rather it's in America or on the outside. And we in a sick situation. We are in a terrible situation. Got enemies all around us. And I'm gonna speak of myself right now. I got enemies all around me right now, man. Enemies all around me that look like me, that don't look like me. Family members. All trying to do something to me. All want to hate on me. That's what they want to do. They all want to hate. They all want to hate on the black man. Let us pick on the black man today. Let's see what we can do to the black man today. Almost like we are cursed. Cursed being in this body. That's why so many black men don't want to be in this body. They want to portray or act. Most of these niggas out here acting. They're acting. They're acting if they're not black or a Negro. But the reality of it, they're still that. It's hard being a black man. And I will tell anybody this. You ain't really got no one to trust. Can't trust your brother. You can't even trust your own brother. And sometimes you don't even feel comfortable calling this nigga brother. Can't even trust your own black woman. She making it hard for you. She want to cuss you out. She want to talk loud to you in front of everybody, all out in public, showing you no respect at all. Your own family don't respect you. come in your house and steal from you, come in your house and sleep with your woman. Caucasian man don't respect you. Want to put you on the job, work you all day long for nothing, while he's sitting back collecting benefits, getting rich, and don't even give a damn about you at all. Living in the land that our forefathers built with their bare hands. I don't give a damn if I was there or not to watch them build it, but they did it. My forefathers built this thing. It ain't got a damn thing to show for it but a bunch of rebellious goons, coons, and everything else you want to call them as black men. Acting like a bunch of bitches. Yeah, I said it, a bunch of bitches. Tired of this shit. I'm tired of a whole lot of this shit. You get pulled by a Caucasian man. We go to the court to face the judge, a Caucasian man. You want to get an attorney to help fight you in the court system, a Caucasian man. Go on the job or try to get a job to make some money to support your family, Caucasian man. You might got some Negroes along the way that's in a position, but shit, Caucasian man too. He gonna do what he can do to keep his job, to hold his job, to support his family and himself. So he's gonna operate as a Caucasian man. So this shit is not benefiting me at all. Oh, you looking for a handout? You looking for shit? Well, why don't you leave America then if you don't like it? I would in a heartbeat. When the one that created me, when the God that gave me breath and said for me to leave, I would do just that. But until then, fuck you. As I told everybody else, come make me leave. But until then, I'ma cry out, I'ma sound the horn, I'ma blow the goddamn trumpet. I will do just that. It's hard being a black man in America when these so-called Negroes don't appreciate shit. They do it every time. The time they make their millions, when these Caucasians support them, since they are the majority, like the world tell it, they are the majority. So they are the ones that's making these Negroes rich. Then these Negroes turn their back and brag about how rich they are. Then while they bragging about it, they're telling you how poor you are, or how poor you are. Even these so-called educated Negroes, bunch of fuckers, bunch of bastards, man. Once they get their little degree or education or whatever, they want to tell you how dumb you are, or your diction is not good, or your grammar is poor, or this and that. Nobody has it harder than a black man in America. Even on YouTube, they want to call you cowards. Oh, you ain't showing your face, and or you want to hide behind a picture, or you want to hide behind an image. Who cares? Rather that man show his face or not, he putting himself out there, especially if he's not altering his voice. That man putting himself out there, speaking the truth, to lose everything, but he putting his heart out there and still get no love and still get no respect. That's why some of these black men stop making these videos. I can understand that. It's hard being a black man out here. Got to sit back and watch your woman be rebellious to you. And you ain't got no control and you ain't got no power to straighten this bitch. And she knows this. And she will continue to try you. While she's being obedient to the Caucasian man. But it ain't nothing you can do about it. No respect. I can't even walk down the street without a nigga gritting on me. He mad because his day all screwed up. Now he mad at me like I did something to him. Now you want to shoot me. Shoot me 5 times. I'm out here struggling, trying to support the family I do have. Maybe it's the legal way, maybe it's the illegal way. But I'm trying to support the family I have, and you want to rob from me. You want to take from me. And you look like me. When you got non-blacks in the neighborhood, all through the neighborhood, making money off these simple, dumbass black women that ain't got a job to first, making these non-blacks rich in the neighborhood. But yet you won't beef with them. You won't go take from them. It's hard being a black man in America. When you got so much pressure, so much hate of everything working against you. I'm saying this. You got so many snakes out here, and I don't really see YouTube no difference. So many snakes, man. There's no unity out here in the world, and there's no unity out here in YouTube land either. If you ask me, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all. Even if it did come down to a war of have and have-nots, I would rather be on the end of the have-nots. At least I know I have some type of integrity, dignity, some kind of morals, without selling myself out to get ahead of the next person. I mean, how can you be a black man with millions, spending your millions while your people suffering? I mean, how can you sleep at night? How can you sleep as a millionaire, as a black man, knowing that your own brother is suffering? That's why these millionaires go broke. That's why these black millionaires go broke. Because they ain't doing the right thing with their money. That's exactly why they go broke. They ain't doing the right thing. And I can name names, but I will not. Black men will always go broke. Then you want to brag about how much money you make. With these so-called educated motherfuckers. I make this amount of money and I make this amount of money, but nigga, your face ain't on the money you got in your pocket. What real power do you have while you bragging about it? Nigga, you ain't got shit. You ain't got nothing. You just a puppet, just a slave in the land that your forefathers built with their bare hands, and you ain't got the keys to it. Fucking puppet. Now you want to brag about it. Brag about your accolades. Brag about your entitlements. Brag about your privileges. Then you want to talk down about uh, so-called ghetto people or hood people. But they're some of the realest folks I've met. It's these so-called hood people. But yet you so-called almighty Negroes want to look down on them because you made it. But you never look back. You never turned back. You kept getting it. Running to these running to these Caucasians. Once again, it's hard being a black man. It is hard. That's why we are hated. But you got non-blacks that's imitating, living the life or trying to live out the life because it's so cool, because we are so creative. They know this. They know this about us. And I ain't trying to give the Caucasian man all the credit for us being the way we are. Selective breeding. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving the Caucasian man power over that. For us being athletic and us being soulful and everything else that he cannot be. And you Negroes want to give him credit for that? I'm tired. Just tired of it all. Tired. How many will lay down their lives? Why you calling me a coward? How many would lay down? How many will lay their life down for what they talking, for what they believe? This can easily be spoken from the mouth, but it comes from within. One thing about a rebellious heart is there. You know what I'm saying? It's there. Can't fake this shit. Can't fake it. I'm out.